Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about something very, very important. So I need you all to pay attention. The information that I'm going to share in this video and after this video via another link, it could possibly save your life. Many of us already know what the agenda is, right? This world has changed. And it's continuing to change, and it is not changing for the better, but for the worse. You all are going to have to excuse that noise in the background. There's nothing I can do about that. This is a working farm, right? So there's always something going on. I could pick a later time, but I have time to do this right now. Later on, I may not have the time to do what I'm talking about right now. So anyway. Like I said, what I'm going to be talking about in this video could save lives. When I saw the particular video that I'm going to be sharing with you all, it's kind of like it was just placed right there, like I needed to see this. It kind of came at a good time because I've been seeing a lot of people talking about loved ones, or you yourself may be going through or experiencing something in your own body. Where this information just might save your life. Okay, so there's a lot of cancer that we see just popping up here, popping up there, and a lot of people are starting to be diagnosed with cancer. One cancer in particular I wanted to talk about, and that's not to exclude others, because I'm sure this bit of information could help anyone who has been diagnosed with cancer. But I'm talking about colon cancer. Okay, so that's directly related to gut health, right? And so this thing showed up in my feed, and the brother who was talking about this stuff, he was literally talking about someone whose life was changed quickly, right? As a result of the information he shared. And so, what a beautiful butterfly. Okay, I love being out in nature, y'all. Anyway, this colon cancer thing seems to be picking up speed. I saw another brother a few weeks ago who was talking about someone that he knows who is just very healthy, you know, from appearances, right? Very healthy looking from appearances, but something was going on the inside that took him out fast, right? He said this brother went from being very thick and healthy to, I don't know if he said healthy, but very thick and plump body-wise. And he literally wasted away to nothing, right? Because of cancer, colon cancer, right? And so when I saw this other video pop up, it made me pay attention, because a lot of people are starting to get this colon cancer. I saw another sister had posted where she had a loved one who was drinking a lot of diet drinks that had aspartame in them. And she talked about how the aspartame literally sits there in your bowels, sit there in your intestines. And as it's sitting there, it's working against your body, right? And she went on to say that this relative later died of colon cancer, right? So over the decades, we have put so much of this poison in our system, the stuff they call food, y'all. The stuff that they call beverages. They call it food and drink. And just because they plop the word food or beverage on the side of it, we think it's safe automatically because they plop the name food on it. We have literally, society has literally taken part in their own demise by eating what these people told us was good to eat. And it's very discouraging, because you have loved ones, you have people that you love, and even if you're experiencing something yourself, you know, you say to yourself, look at all this damage that has been done to my body because I ate something that I trusted them to tell me it was food and that it was good for me, and I ate this stuff, and now look at what's happening. So I'm not going to try to explain what the brother is explaining in his video, but I want to point you in the direction of his video because the information he shared is life saving, not just life changing, but life saving information. Okay. As a matter of fact, a lot of the things that he recommended, we pounced on it so fast. My husband and I, we jumped on it so fast. I mean, before we could even get up the next morning, we already had some stuff in our shopping cart, if you know what I mean. Because it's really sad when you know that these folk that are out here making money and selling things to other people, they trying to kill folk. They don't care about you and your health. They don't care about the health of your loved ones. They have people with degrees, people with lab coats on, who will vouch for them and lie and tell you that this is good for you or that is good for you. While at the same time, the stuff that they're telling you is good for you is tearing your insides up, is ripping your guts up, is causing growths in your body. Now, I've read studies that say a lot of women have growths in their body, right? I've seen that, I've read that, and you know, despite them saying that, and most of it, they say a lot of it is not life-threatening or anything like that. Why is it that I see and hear of a lot of people dying or developing cancer from these so-called growths in their bodies, right? They want us to think that this stuff that is abnormal is normal, and it's okay, that you don't have to concern yourself with it. What I want to say to you all, whether you're a man or a woman, whether you have cancer or you don't, whether you have a growth or you don't, it is time right now to start giving an account of what we put into our bodies, and really paying attention to this stuff, and not allowing people to tell us that something is okay because they deemed it okay. And what's a trip is a lot of these people who manufacture or produce this stuff that they sell to everybody else, a lot of them don't even eat their own stuff. Anyway, y'all, the information I'm going to share, some of you may be aware or familiar with this brother. He's down in Grenada. Patrick Delves, that's his name. The proof is in the pudding. Look at how healthy that brother looks. Look at his skin. Look at his, just everything about him. I've been watching Patrick Delves for years. This particular video that I saw popped up in my feed, and there was another one that popped up in my feed as well that says something about 30 or 60 day, something dealing with cancer. Don't quote me on the title of the video. If I remember, I will try to put the link to both in the description area, because again, I feel like the information he shared was some life-saving, life-changing information, because one of the guests that he had in one of the videos was actually talking about the cancer that he had in his body, how it shrunk so much. It shrunk a humongous, I mean, this huge cancer shrunk in his body. And I think it was in 18 days. It was a short period of time, but after dealing with our brother Patrick, this cancer in this man's body shrunk in just a few weeks. Now, that's something that I couldn't ignore. So I wanted to share that with my listening and viewing audience, those of you who have loved ones who may have cancer or have lumps or growths in their bodies. Pay attention to what he's saying. The things that he is recommending, don't just pay attention to it and look at it. Buy it. If you can buy it, if you can afford to buy these things, these herbs, go for it. Because, again, the stuff that we are eating, the stuff that we are drinking, the things that they have approved for human consumption, some of it shouldn't even be eaten by animals, much less humans. But guess what, y'all? Animals know better. Animals instinctively know that, you know what, I might not want to deal with that right there. Did y'all catch what I just said? Animals instinctively know that there are some things that they should not mess with. But we as humans, as long as somebody put a label on the box or on a package and tell us it's okay to eat it, we say that's good enough for us. We don't even have the common sense of an animal. Anyway, y'all, I'm done with this video. Look in the description area below. I want you all to check out this brother's videos. Like I said, they are not just life-changing, but life-saving, okay? Even if you don't have anything going on in your body, you might want to listen to this brother, because sometimes there are things going on that you don't know about, right? And the things that he's talking about, they actually shrink cancer, okay? He is saying that they shrink cancer cells or whatever, these growths, okay? I'm just going to say they shrink growths in your body. Let me just scratch the part about cancer. I'm going to say they shrink growths, but he will explain it so much better than I. I just wanted to pass along the information. Thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, I'm out.